Hey kids, welcome back to the Big Boys Podcast. I am the co-host, Kenneth. And as always, I'm here with
the other one,
Sarek Cranky.
That's
Yay.
me. Hi, Mom.
Everybody,
Hi, sister.
clap for Sarek. Wow, that's loud. Today...
I gotta go write a book after this, so let's hurry this up.
Yes, sir. Today we are going to be talking about cuisine, kids' cuisine.
Did you ever eat kids' cuisine?
No.
In school?
I did not.
You never had a kids' cuisine?
I had Lunchables. Still eat Lunchables. On the low key.
I had kids' cuisine maybe like 4 or 5 times throughout my entire time in grade school. But like if you go in the store today, they're like $3 for a little thing. It's a ripoff.
Kids' cuisine, that's basically like Lunchables, right?
It's like Banquet, but for kids. I mean, some Lunchables you microwave, but you would always microwave whatever's in the kids' cuisine.
Was kids' cuisine the one with the penguin mascot, and it had the macaroni?
Yeah.
I never ate it, but I remember seeing the commercials.
Yeah. That's my experience with kids' cuisine. That's about it.
Did they only have the mac and cheese kids' cuisine? What?
No, they had a bunch of different ones. Like they had like corn dogs and brownies.
What was your favorite one?
I don't know, because I only had it like 4 or 5 times. I don't think it was good though. I'll tell you that. I would never eat it today either. Again.
What a shame. What a shame. Lunchables? Do you ever eat Lunchables?
Who hasn't?
Yeah, right. If you're under the age of 40 and you haven't eaten a Lunchable,
get out of the podcast.
Get out of here and go eat a Lunchable and then come back. The best Lunchable was obviously the pizza one, or the ham and cheese and crackers one.
There you go.
But that was more like a snack one than it was a meal one. But it came with Oreos, so I was like...
Well, okay. What type of cheese, though? Because they had cheddar, and then they had American.
I think the one I always got was cheddar.
See, the thing that I didn't notice until I was an adult about Lunchables, you see, is that they have ham and cheddar, but then they also have ham and American. And the difference is that if it's American cheese, they put a couple more crackers and pieces of ham in there. But if it's cheddar, because cheddar's more expensive cheese, they make it smaller.
Dang, that's jacked up. Lunchables, come on. We need equality here, all right? Equality
amongst the cheeses.
I kind of like cheddar cheese a little better than American cheese. American cheese is
just
plain, guy. Sure. Come on.
American cheese isn't. I don't want to say it's not cheese, but it's like it's definitely not as good.
I'm from Wisconsin. I got a quality for the cheese I put in my body.
The only cheese I'll eat is blue cheese. Do you eat blue cheese?
No, I think blue cheese is gross.
It's nice.
Looks chunky. That's my only problem with it. You can't spread that on anything, man. Come on.
So, with the pizza Lunchables, did you microwave the pizzas or no?
No, I did not. I just ate them raw.
It's usually what I do too.
They were probably better warmed up, but I don't know. Never done that.
I tried one warmed up once, and honestly, I did not like it as much as when it's cold.
I feel like it was a lot better cold.
Something I would do a lot of times is because they give you 3 crusts, right? So what I would do
Make a pizza sandwich?
No, I would really skimp out on... I would put like a little bit of sauce and a couple pieces of pepperoni on the first 2. Then on the third one, that's where you put all the cheese on it. Yeah.
Smart.
Exactly.
Outstanding moves from Samuel.
Life hacks. That's right.
Life hacks.
Life hacks. Any bad Lunchables out there?
Not that I've had.
That's nice. Do they still make the nacho ones or like the chicken ones?
The nacho ones, yeah, they still make those.
I remember they made chicken ones with barbecue and ketchup.
Nuggets or
very long
nuggets?
time ago.
Like
Tenders. But yeah. They were meh. I remember having one at my grandfather's house once.
Wow.
Scott's dad.
Yes.
Yes. I still love that that page.
Oh gosh.
It's so
yes. Good. Plug the page.
Plug the page. Check out the fandom.
So if you guys go to, it's bear with me here. It's a very long name for the page, but so it's gonna be big and then a dash and then boys and then another dash and then anonymous.fandom.com, and that is our fan page. So you guys can go check that out. That's big dash boys dash anonymous.fandom.com. Go check her out.
I think Sarek definitely has the best page.
Yeah, Sarek has the best page.
Scott's is a close number two.
So go check out those two pages for sure. Take a little gander at Samuel's page and my page and all the other pages, but Sarek's page is the best.
Yeah, that's the best.
So
for sure.
always click on that one first.
We definitely put the most work into his.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, back to food.
Back to your regularly scheduled program. Sushi? Yes or no?
In theory or in execution?
Why not both?
Okay. In theory, yes, but I have yet to have sushi that blows my mind and like really tastes good.
I hear you.
Like I've had sushi and it seems like I thought I would really like it, and it just seems like
kind of bland. Or what?
I mean, it depends what kind you get and like how much rice is in there, because a lot of times I feel like rice can really easily, I know like rice is supposed to be I don't know what you'd call it. It's like beans. It makes more mass to a thing so you can put less of the other ingredients in it. So I think that a lot of times there's too much rice
so you don't taste
sushi.
You don't taste anything else.
Yeah, and I know there's sushi that, you know, like you wrap it in seaweed and that. I've never had that though, but I'd be willing to try it.
That was the first ever kind of sushi I had. I don't know like what exactly it was, because it was at a Chinese buffet restaurant or Japanese. It used to be in Fond du Lac. I don't know. Probably
totally Chinese. They're big on sushi.
And yeah, that was the first sushi I ever had. At first, I was kind of indifferent towards it. I was like, but then I was like, let me have another piece. Oh Lord, dip that sucker in some wasabi. Perfect.
Did they have any orange? Go on.
I said perfection. That was it.
Did they have any orange chicken imported from South Africa there too?
Stop! I know I'm uncultured. Okay, stop.
No, orange chicken was actually made in Hawaii. Is the kicker?
Oh, dang, Obama getting the mother load there.
So Obama born in Hawaii? He wasn't he?
Prior
island hopper.
Contrary to popular belief, Obama is Hawaiian. Oof.
Oh boy.
My favorite type of sushi though, California roll. Those are the best. It's my favorite at least.
I don't know the lingo for sushi, but I'll go with
California
that.
roll. I mean, I think California roll is probably like the most common over here in Americas.
Americas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like California roll is probably the most popular.
What are your thoughts on Banquet? You know Banquet, like the frozen TV dinners?
Never actually had a frozen TV dinner. I know.
What?
I have standards. I just eat Lunchables and
I mean, I don't eat them anymore either.
Frozen,
but like
frozen burritos and pizza.
when I was in grade school, I'd have them.
Dang, you're having a full
But,
adult meal, and
I know, right? Dude, have you ever seen? Have you ever had a? Okay, you probably haven't because you've never even had a banquet meal. Have you seen Hungry Man?
yeah, I've had
meals?
those, man. I had those Hungry Man sloppy joes. Come on.
Okay, no, wait. I think we're thinking of something different. Is Hungry Man also a Sloppy Joe brand?
Yeah.
These are frozen TV dinners.
I've had those too. I've had the Hungry Man frozen TV dinners.
So you've had Hungry Man frozen TV
Yeah,
dinners,
but
you've never had a banquet?
But not a banquet, no.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
And you went to high school with me, right? You were in high school at one point,
Yeah, at one point I was, yes.
and you had pizza rolls too.
Yeah, I had pizza rolls too. The Totino's kind.
That's like the trinity of food right there.
No, yeah. I was almost there, just
That's-
didn't have banquet.
We're gonna make that change this summer. We'll do a taste test. We'll buy every single one. You'll be dead.
We'll discuss. Well, I'll ask you this after the podcast because I'm not sure how much the audience knows about what's coming up. So I'll wait.
What? You cut a? Was that? Do you want me to cut? Am I supposed to cut this out of post?
No, it's good. I was saying that I was just gonna ask you after the podcast was done because I don't know how much the audience knows about what's coming up. So I'm gonna ask after.
Oh yeah, I already cut out some of the stuff that you said in the last podcast. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm making it easy.
This is just an idea, people. We're not. This isn't solid
Making
yet.
it easy for you, so you don't have to cut it out. I'll just ask you after the podcast.
What a nice
I know.
guy.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Are you good?
All right. No. Next topic. We're gonna talk about the state of prostitution in America. No. Let's talk about.
I know a lot about that. I work the corner every weekend.
You too, yeah. I can. Okay, as a cop, do you actually like see ladies on the side of the roads at 2 a.m?
Not on a military base.
Why not in the military?
When
base?
when I'm out in public at 2 a.m, coming home, yeah.
You have a very. I find out more and more. Well, you don't tell me, but I'm piecing it together to get more and more. That you have a very active social life in the mid to late mornings. Give me a walkthrough. What's it like for you on these nights?
On these nights? What do you mean?
Like you just said at 2 a.m, when I'm in public with my friends. Walk us through a night like that. What do you do?
Stuff I can't say.
you
Plus
serious?
Waffle House or IHOP. Those are the only two restaurants open that late at night that we can sit down. Yeah.
Let me get this straight. You're in the United States Army, and you do activities in the early to mid morning that you legally cannot tell me about besides Waffle
Well,
House.
I didn't say I couldn't legally tell you about it. I just don't want to
Are you embarrassed?
publicly tell you about it.
I'm gonna make some phone calls to some certain people after this podcast
Yeah,
is
are
over.
you gonna call the real Sarek? Like, guess what Kenny's doing?
No, not Sarek, but somebody whose name sort of rhymes with that. Anyway, let's talk about
someone whose name is Gunner.
No. Okay. Instant ramen.
Chicken ramen is the best, man. Come on. Don't
I'd agree with that.
don't come at me with that beef ramen. I'll throw that in the trash.
I believe there's 2 different types of chicken ramen though, right? There is chicken, and then isn't there like oven chicken or something weird?
I don't
Or
know.
like rotisserie chicken.
I've only seen the normal chicken ramen. At least I don't really look at all the other flavors. I just find my classic bright orange packaging. I just go straight for it.
How often do you eat ramen in a month?
When I first moved in on my own, I ate it for every meal except for breakfast.
It was every
Yeah.
meal.
But now,
Can that even sustain life?
I mean, apparently it has for now. I mean, that was like for the first 2 months I was here. And then when I started cooking, I got a whole 3 packages of ramen, like 12 packs of ramen in my cupboard right now. So,
Gosh,
for
darn.
those days when I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to cook.
Yeah, that's understandable.
That's
I
what
guess.
those are for, and also mac and cheese. But I just bought the mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese.
Whoa.
Kraft mac and cheese
Name
is the
brand.
only brand that I will ever buy.
Kraft mac and cheese is the only mac and cheese for me.
Pass me on that
All right.
Velveeta mac and cheese. It's fake.
Velveeta?
That's fake.
Really? You see, my grandmother, Rip, she was a mad cook. She wrote her own. She had a whole line of like cookbooks that she wrote. Actually,
Dang.
I have.
I don't believe in using cookbooks. I mean, I probably should, but I just.
Hey, I'm trying to tell.
Oh, sorry, a
story
heartwarming
here.
story about your grandma. Sorry.
Yeah. She probably got killed because of her work, but that's a story for another time. There's these things called microwaves. They weren't that safe in the 50s. But anyway.
She worked for the mafia or what? What?
No, she was around a lot of radiation. Anyway, she in all of her cookbooks, she always called for Velveeta cheese, like chunks or like cubes of it. I don't know if they still sell it like that, but back in the day, Velveeta was like when it cut like Velveeta is the supreme of clothing if it's 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the story. Is that Velveeta used to be something special. Now they're kind of
It's
just...
not.
It's Kraft now, apparently.
Kraft cheese, baby. Get those Kraft cheese singles.
The American singles. Is that... Do you make grilled cheese sandwiches?
I do, yeah. I use American cheese for that.
Really? See, I don't. If I do, I have to go with cheddar because it's just better.
See, for that, though, I just go with price-wise for that because I buy the cheese. I buy like 4 packages of singles.
How much is that for like 4 packages?
Here it's like where I buy it from. It's like $7.
Yeah. I feel like if you cheddar cheese and other types of more special cheeses, they usually come in a pack of like what 8 to 10.
Yeah.
And you can get them on sale for like $2 a lot of times.
I mean, but
So I mean, yeah.
yeah.
You just gotta, that's good talk on Velveeta cheese and Kraft cheese.
That's right.
Chris, if you're watching, I know this isn't how a podcast is supposed to be formulated,
Chris?
but I really don't care at this point. All right, what do we talk about next?
Hey,
when it comes to
Chris, I really hope you gave my son Samuel an A+, like I told you to last time.
I forgot to take one of his quizzes.
Or asked you to.
And he closed it on me. I forgot to take one of his quizzes, and he closed it on me. I got a 0 out of it because of
dang.
it. But, that was my
So he
bad.
didn't give you the A+?
Well, not on that, he
Okay.
didn't, but he did give me an A+ on my podcast proposal that I had to do,
Dang.
which is I think I have to do by myself. I don't know what that was. And we're literally in class. We're literally learning about how to do podcasts, and I'm like, I'm just sitting in class, and I'm like, can I be exempt from this? I already have.
We already
a podcast."
do it.
And he was like, well, you gotta
You got to work on your
for the
form.
credits.
Thanks, Chris.
Work on your form.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't even know you, and you're my favorite teacher, so thank you. Thank you for all you do.
All right.
Cut that out.
What other?
I just unplugged my headset. Just cut that out. Cut that out in post.
Hold on. Let me get. I gotta look at what time this happened. 19. 1930s. Write that down. Put 1930 on a piece of paper.
1930. I'll write it on my.
The only thing I have in front of me is this $20 bill, and I'd rather not write on that.
Write on a $20 bill. I'll write it on my hand or arm. 1930.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep this part in. People at home, if you're wondering what just happened,
I just said a bad word on accident because I unplugged my my headset.
And we're a family-friendly podcast
now. Yeah, we're family-friendly. We're trying to get that ad revenue. I gotta come clean.
Come sponsor us, please.
Your kids would love to hear our review on Lunchables.
Yes. Children love me.
Kids cuisine.
They gravitate towards.
You know, what's that? The tuna that comes in a bag. What's that? Forget the name. It has the whale on it. Is that also kids? Is that also kids cuisine?
It's not. I think. Why do I want to say it's called Sunkissed? But that's definitely not right. Is it? It might be.
Is there a kids cuisine that came with that in there?
No, I hope not. Sunkissed. Yeah, this is.
I'm just gonna Google what.
No, that's a drink. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Sunkissed is orange soda. Gosh darn, what's wrong
the tuna in a bag with the whale? Starkissed. It's Starkissed.
Ah, I said Sunkissed. I was so close.
Yeah. Wow, Google really gets me. What's the tuna in a bag with the whale? And it knows. Thanks, Google.
It knows.
So, Google, you can sponsor us now if you want.
Any foods out there that you will never eat?
I will never eat squid or octopus tentacle. Yeah, never eat that. I will never eat bull testicles or testicles of any kind or a wiener of any kind unless it's a hot dog.
Gosh, I really wish that we weren't family friendly anymore because I have a lot to comment on that because I have some contradictory claims towards that. But
what?
Go on.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
That I can think of right now.
I'm pretty sure my sister ate all of that when she was in high school.
Testicles and wiener?
Well, that too, probably. But I know for sure the...
also tuna. Tuna's gross.
Squids. Don't like tuna?
I don't like tuna.
Yeah, I don't like tuna. Never even eaten tuna. I like fish. Don't like tuna, though.
Some fish I like. But others it's like...
Cod loins.
The loins of cod? Call of Duty?
Yes. Codfish, yes, no. Perch, haddock. Those are your basic like fish stick fishes.
Fish sticks? I love fish sticks, man.
Yeah. But I mean like I'm really picky when it comes to seafood. Like that when it comes to seafood, I literally only just like basic
stuff.
Those three types of fish.
Yeah, me too.
Like even like there's tilapia, which is a fish, which is like a bottom feeder. I do not like tilapia at all. I don't like crab, anything like that. You like crab, right?
Never actually. I don't think I've actually had a real crab unless the crab ragout from every Chinese restaurant actually has crab in it. I don't know.
You know that a lot of Chinese restaurants, their crab ragout doesn't even have crab in it. It's literally just cream cheese that's deep fried in a shell.
That's why I like it so much.
Yeah, it's good.
That brings us to another thing. Is there anything that we cannot put cream cheese on? We discussed this a little bit before.
Did we discuss it in the actual episode that we filmed today?
Did we?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Should we bring up the other heated debate that when it came to food that came up today?
What was it?
I
Worms?
think. No, the berry battle.
The berry battle? Oh.
The berry battle.
So I personally don't like eating strawberries raw, you know?
I love strawberries.
But I love blueberries, and Samuel says blueberries are sour. I don't.
Yeah, it's not that I don't dislike blueberries. It's just like I find them sour and kind of.
I mean, I'll eat strawberries, but like I think maybe it's just a texture thing for me too. Same thing with the bananas, but I'll do it, blend it up and stuff. But like just eating a strawberry.
Wait, so does the texture then also carry over to strawberries?
I think so. Yeah, it's like
What's wrong with the
the
strawberry?
taste of strawberries is good, but like when I just bite into a strawberry, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't like it.
That
I
it's
just
like
don't like it.
how
I can't explain it. I just don't like it.
But you can eat a peach.
A peach?
Can you eat a peach? Yeah. Can you eat a peach or a mango?
I've never eaten a mango.
Never
And
eaten
a
a mango?
peach, I've only had the canned peaches.
Oh my gosh. You get your fruit opinion license revoked, sir. You never eaten like any fresh fruit, have you,
I've
in your
eaten
life?
apples, fresh apples.
What do you pick your blueberries out of the
Fresh.
freezer section at Walmart?
No, I got my blueberries from the fresh section, and the can of strawberries I picked up, or the little container, those were fresh.
You buy
I buy canned strawberries. They come in
That's like
come in the
mush.
preservative juice, the syrup.
Wait, are you telling me like the pie filling strawberries is
No,
what
I'm
you
kidding.
buy?
I'm kidding. I will go grab my container of strawberries right now and show you that they were from the fresh section.
Do it after the podcast.
And also my
You
blueberries.
better not be lying
I'm
to
not.
me. You know what happens when you lie to me?
AIDS?
No, worse.
Whoa!
Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
that
Freddie.
debate.
The AIDS
The
debate.
AIDS debate. The Live Aid performance of Freddie Mercury.
That was pretty yummy. He had a thing of Pepsi on the
Yeah,
piano.
he was like kissing the mic, so whoever touched that mic after him could have gotten his AIDS. Because that's how that transfers. It transfers through liquid. Human.
It transfers through blood, I thought.
Blood,
STD.
blood.
Oh, maybe.
Blood, the other thing that comes out, and spit.
Yes, we are family friendly.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Charlie,
Any
good stuff.
bodily fluid, it spreads.
I remember. This is a tangent. Chris, if you're still watching, time to click off. There's no hope. When I was working at a grocery store one time, I remember they had me doing the training for you can't like spit on people's food and that because it's unsanitary.
What?
One of the things that I had, yeah, this is all a training regimen thing. One of the things that they had me watch a video on was what to do if somebody like spills blood all over the floor in the store, and they're like, you have to wear super thick gloves. And I remember at the time I'm like 15 years old, and I have this chronic fear while watching this video that me, the guy who's never even been hugged by a girl, is gonna contract AIDS through his job and die before he's 20.
If somebody
And I'm like-
spills a bunch of blood on the floor, what are they doing? Coming from the hospital with carrying little pints of bags blood,
Just got
drops it.
Just got back. Got my arm stitched up at the ER.
Just gave-
Hey, let's stop at Pick and Save.
Just-
I bet they.
Oh my god! Just gave a gallon of blood.
Speaking of that, so I had that was sophomore year of high school, and yesterday I was driving back through town there, and I actually saw the person who trained me there going back to her shift, and I'm like, it's I don't know.
Is that a minimum wage job there?
Pretty much, yeah. I got I started at minimum wage. I ended up at $8.25 an hour by the time I left. I guess some things never change.
Yeah, going back, there was a rule that you couldn't spit in people's food or anything that they bought from the Save.
What?
You said something about spitting in people's food when you were training, like that you weren't.
Yeah,
supposed to. Is that a,
yeah. Believe it or not,
Is that a real thing?
we're not supposed.
At McDonald's, I tell you, they didn't let you in on a little secret.
Did they actually?
We didn't like you. Big old loogie.
Is that serious?
Right on the bottom bun, and then we throw on the ketchup and mustard and lettuce and all that other good stuff. Yeah.
Actually,
No.
though?
No.
Tell me after
We
the
would
podcast.
get fired if we
I feel
did.
like
We
it's
would
a
get
yes.
fired if we did that. But if somebody came in, like we'd have customers that would be like, "Can I get extra pickles on my burger, or extra onions and stuff like that?" So whenever a customer would do that, whoever took their order would come back. They'd be like, they said they want extra. So one time, it was a stressful night because we were getting slammed, and we got this jerk customer asking for fresh everything, and then also wanting extra pickles. So I just took a big old handful of pickles and just slapped it on the sandwich because I was done, and I sent it out like that.
Gosh,
the customer ate in the store, and I was like, shoot. So then the customer opened the sandwich, and he came up to the counter, and he's like, "Who made my sandwich?" And I raised my hand, and he's like, "Thank you." And I thought I was gonna get yelled at. I thought I was so relieved. I thought I was gonna get yelled at, but he's like, "Thank you. I asked for extra pickle, and that's what I got."
No
I was
way.
like, "Yes." I was like, "Yes, sir."
That's
I thought I was
dumb.
gonna get yelled at. But one time we did the same thing with onions, just because we were trying to have fun. That customer didn't like that one.
Kids just want to have fun. Oh, yeah, I want to have fun.
When I first started working in the kitchens at McDonald's, one time I forgot to put on the second piece of meat on a McDouble. So they just got like they basically just got a cheeseburger with 2 slices of cheese. They didn't complain. They didn't. Nice. I don't think they noticed. I also forgot the middle bun to a Big Mac one time. So it was a hot mess. They took it and didn't complain. So
that's interesting. Interesting for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember all the stories I've told. Like, I know I told you. I think I told you. I don't know if I said it on the podcast. The time where I met Leroy Butler and talked to him at Pick and
you told
Save.
me that one. Yeah. I don't know if you told the viewers that story.
You want me to get that over with right now?
Yeah, let's just do it right now. Let's do it.
All right. So there's this thing in Wisconsin. They're called the Packers. Apparently, they're like a big deal or something.
They played rugby.
Soccer. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, one of their players retired now. Leroy Butler created what's called the Lambeau Leap, which is where after they score a touchdown, they basically jump into the stands and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, this living icon of Wisconsin lore must have gotten paid a big check or something because
he founded Wisconsin.
He founded Wisconsin, yes. He shows up one day that I'm working to like greet people or something like that. And when I get on my break, I go over and I shake his hand, and he's like, "Son, you look like you're too young to work here."
I'm just imagining little baby-faced Samuel.
Yeah, this is pre-beard sophomore year of high school me when I was still like
Son.
5'3".
Son, you look like you're too young to be working here.
Yeah, dude, he honestly didn't believe that I worked there. Yeah, that was the best part. Got a photo with him.
No, my mom works here, and we can't afford a babysitter. Give me $1,000.
Mr. Butler,
asked him for money.
Yeah, I should have, but times are rough in this economy.
My mom works here. She can't afford a babysitter, so I gotta come to work with her.
Even though I'm wearing
they pay me too.
Store uniform.
They pay me too because they know how rough it is for us.
I don't think I can ever bag groceries again in my life. That and doing dishes.
I hate doing dishes. I worked as a dishwasher for 3 months.
I worked as a dishwasher for a few months too. That's a story for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You met Johnny Depp one time too. I think that story was.
I did.
That story was told to me. I'm not.
I said that on the podcast.
I have no idea.
Okay, so I didn't get to talk to him or anything, but basically Johnny Depp had at the time a vacation home in Oshkosh, and so he stopped at our store one time to get stuff, and I was like, oh,
it's Captain Jack. Can I get your autograph?
This is the tale
of Captain Jack.
Captain
Sparrow,
Jack Sparrow.
Pirate so brave. It's my favorite song.
But yeah, that was that story.
Yeah. I
Good
wonder if he
times.
got stopped at all. I bet people in Fond du Lac are so dumb they probably didn't even realize that was Johnny Depp.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, did he drive like a really nice car, or was he driving like a beat up minivan, trying to keep a low profile?
I'm getting all these flashbacks. There's that time I was literally involved in a lot, basically this close to being involved in a live shooting that happened in our parking lot. It was crazy.
I was on my way to work for that one, and so the McDonald's I worked at was right across the street, or kind of.
Wait, you're thinking of something different. You're thinking of the cops.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the cop thing. Yeah.
We should save that for another time.
What's this one? There's a live shooting.
This one, I'm not going to tell you. We're going to save it for another podcast. But there was a disturbance in the parking lot. I was pushing carts in late at night, and I was a few feet away from a dude who pulled out a gun and started pointing it at people.
Dang.
Yeah. I'll tell you about all the girls' reactions at school when I told the story.
Oh my God.
Didn't get me anywhere.
Oh my God, Samuel.
He's such a hero. That's what one of them said, and here I am today.
Throwing $20 bills?
Throwing $20 bills. This is all the money I basically have to spend till the end of the year.
There was a shooting like a block away from... Fond du Lac is a bad place.
More of the story.
I used to think that Fond du Lac was great, but yeah, no. As soon as we started high school, it was like there was a shooting a block from my house. There's the shooting at Pick and Save. There was another one, and then there was a dead body found a block from my house in a bar parking lot.
Cop. Oh God.
A dead body, and I was like, mm-mm.
Yeah, dude, that cop got killed like 100 feet from my apartment.
Yeah.
So, story for another time, though.
That'll be the 1,000 subscriber special.
We have too many specials going on right now. Get us to 20 so we can tell the Bill Clinton
Clinton
story,
and
please.
the homeless guys.
For the love of God.
Homeless guy story. It's only 4 more subscribers. Come on, guys.
Come on, people. Let's make this happen.
Do it.
Big Boys Anonymous on the YouTube.
It's too easy.
Just
do it.
Chris, if you're still here,
go subscribe. Chris, go subscribe.
Chris, if you're still watching, I need you to put this in like our classroom chat so that everybody can see it.
We need the subs.
We need the subs.
I'm trying to catch up to Peter Pie and T-Series so we can join the fight too. Come on.
I know you say gaming isn't content being created, but I don't care. All right. Anything else you want to talk about today?
No, that's all. That's all I got.
According to Audacity, I still have enough remaining disk space to record for another 442 hours and 25 minutes.
Let's keep going until we hit that end goal. Come on. Yeet.
Yeet, yeet. All right. Well, this has been interesting.
Muy good.
I guess so. So
We learned a lot about Johnny Depp today.
I hope so. And bodily fluids.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury, rip.
As always, check out the YouTube channel. We'll be back at you next week with another podcast.
Yeet.
Until then, bye. I guess. I don't know.
Don't do drugs. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Do good in school. Yeah, that's all I got. Bye.
Bye.